Paul, it's Peter.
Peter.
How are you?
Hi, Peter.
What's
Hi.
going on, Paulie? Oh no, what's wrong? I don't like that sigh. What happened? Tell Daddy.
Well, no, things are fine. I helped my friend boil some sap yesterday.
You boiled sap again.
Yes. Do you know it takes, and this is something everybody in New Hampshire and Vermont knows, but it takes 40 gallons of sap to
40.
create 1 gallon of syrup.
40 gallons of sap?
Yeah.
We
Yep.
really just drain
And
trees.
you just
on it.
have to, there's no other way than just you pour the sap in what's called an evaporator. And the evaporator has the sap just sort of steadily sort of goes through this, that, and the other thing. And, and then it gradually boils off, and it takes hours and hours and hours.
Sounds
Like,
delightful.
yeah.
Fun. Did you have
Yeah.
fun?
Well, I saw my buddy and my friends. So Mrs. B and I went down there together. Mrs. B drove a tractor.
Oh, Mrs. B.
Big
you gotta be
tractor, big
careful.
Kubota with a front loader. It's really a front loader. Yeah. So yeah, I know. It was exciting.
You're like Green Acres, like what's his name? And not Zsa, Ava Gabor and whoever the other
Oh,
guy
yeah.
was.
Yeah. My wife is like Jaja Gabor, and I like whoever the guy is. So
Arnold, some guy named Arnold.
I never watched that.
I
I thought it was just a silly copy of Beverly Hillbillies in reverse, and so I refused to patronize
I've been watching some of the Beverly Hillbillies, some of the early episodes when they first came
it. Yeah,
to Cal. Oh, it's
yeah,
great. Jed Clampett, Ellie Mae, Jethro,
yeah.
Bernie.
That was
I love
classic.
them. Classic.
Yeah, that was classic. That was classic.
Are you wearing your Peter and Paul today? I'm not.
No, well, I was going to ask you what you're wearing.
You want to
It's
coordinate?
looks like
Oh, oh.
something Halloweenish.
Well, I'm wearing a
What is it?
ghoul. I got a ghoul on today. I don't want to get up. I'm too tired. I went swimming for the first time, but it's a ghoul. I like ghouls and zombies. They're kind of like my
What is it
nemesis.
that characterizes a ghoul? As opposed to a ghost, for instance.
Well, I think ghosts are dead, and
Yes.
ghouls are summoned by some demonic in places.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
like a
So
zombie?
ghouls were maybe never mortal. Maybe they were never people.
I don't know. I know zombies are done with voodoo. Ghouls are done by some demonic thing. Ghouls, they'll eat any flesh, but zombies are preferably brains. Oh,
Zombies prefer brains.
yeah, even flesh and brains.
I see.
But a zombie will eat, ghoul, I think, will eat anything. And zombies are like brain dead, but ghouls are, somebody's home upstairs, I guess.
I see.
I'm having another Eggo waffle.
Good for you. As I age, I have, I now just eat the same thing all the time.
What's that, boy?
It's toast with a little bit with butter, peanut butter, honey, and sliced banana.
All at the same time, the peanut butter and the banana and the honey.
Yeah, of course. That tastes great. And a little bit of underlying of butter, actual cow butter.
What kind of butter?
Cow butter.
As opposed
Cow butter made from cows.
where else is butter made from?
Well, that I don't. Yeah, that brings up the whole question of, can you say almond butter? Can you say almond milk?
I've never had that question, Paul. Ghouls and zombies? No almond butter.
But the other thing I'm concerned about is my Dunkin' Donut budget is out of control. It's a little. I can't say no to my little cutie grandchildren. If they say I want a donut, then I crumple.
Well,
So
but are you adding on to that with some coffee and other stuff?
no, actually, I don't get. Although I do like Dunkin' Donuts coffee, I haven't. No, I don't add on. Yes, no, but I do get occasionally my own cup of coffee. I like to have somebody serve me coffee. Yeah.
You know, you
What?
got a staff. Probably they serve you. How many people running that manor of yours? Don't you have enough? You're like the queen. You're like the royal family.
I have no servants. I have no servants.
Every time I
No.
talk to you, somebody's doing something in the property. Isn't that
No,
true?
I've got to do it myself. I got to put a ceiling up in my basement now. It's gonna be quite expensive. I mean, I have to do it myself, but it's like, home do anyway. I don't know why I need a ceiling in the basement. I'm trying to make it more friendly for my. I'm actually trying to make it more friendlier for my grandchildren, and of course, I have to build out my guitar studio.
So, are you going to be continuing with those lessons this week?
I am. Yes, I have an inspiring teacher. I have an inspiring teacher.
You have an inspiring teacher.
Inspiring teacher. Yeah. So every time I go to a lesson, I'm like, dun, 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 dun. So that sort of keeps me going. I'm going to try to practice this week.
Did you by any chance watch the 4-hour Justice League that dropped on HBO Max Thursday?
HBO Max? You have HBO Max?
If you have HBO, you HBO Max.
I see. So you have HBO?
It's part of my package. I can't get rid of it. I tried to get rid of it to get it down, but
and besides, that's not true. Oh, maybe HBO Max is part of HBO. That's funny. I can easily get a package without HBO.
really?
But anyway, I know they bundle everything.
I'm a bundle. All right, I went swimming today, Paulie, for the first time in a year.
You mentioned that.
I opened the pool. I did. Well, I'm mentioning it again.
Oh, okay. How many laps did you do? How many lengths did you do?
It wasn't easy. I swam for 20 minutes straight, but it wasn't easy.
Why not? Why? Because you're out of practice.
I don't have the eye of the tiger anymore. It's more like the eye of the newt. I don't want to do it.
You don't? You don't? Oh, it's cold?
It's very cold.
Yeah, that used to be a good thing, though. Cold used to be a good thing.
Not for me.
When I used to swim, I hated it when the pool was too warm. But I understand now that you're older, much older. It's different.
I'm having a little. Maybe something went down the wrong pipe. Un momento, por favor, mi amigo.
Do you remember that first Fire Sign Theater record?
What?
Fire Sign Theater.
Fire. I have no idea what you're talking about. What's Fire Sign Theater?
Fire Sign Theater. It was a comedy group.
I don't know.
Wow, you were really out of it then.
I was probably too young for it.
No. You were probably maybe a little bit too old for it. That's probably what it was.
Oh, I don't know if I could show you.
Say it again. What?
I know. Just carry on, Paul. I'm doing something. I wanted to show you something.
I think I am carrying on.
Good job, Paulie. Hey, your cat.
Nothing else is new or happening. What?
What is your cat's name? I didn't quite understand.
Well, it depends on if we're talking about the sort of yellowish cat or the grayish cat. Is that Zeke? Zeke's coming in. Here he comes. Here he is. Zeke.
Where?
Zeke, come here. Come on, Zeke. Come on, Zeke. Zeke, come on. Zeke, come on. See, the great thing about cats is you can't make them do what you want. Come here. Come on, Zeke. Oh, and here's Tilly. Come on.
Tilly, bring them in. Maybe we'll get people.
They're right here. Come on. But they won't jump up on the bar. But if I get some green.
Get on the floor, Paulie.
What?
Get on the floor.
Well, I can put the computer on the floor. Here, wait a second. I've got greenies in this
You do
one.
that. I'm busy here. I want to.
What? What
No,
now? Wait, no, you want the greenie.
what's happening?
I'm getting my cat a greenie to try to entice him on camera.
Maybe he doesn't like you.
What?
Maybe he
What?
doesn't like you.
Oh, he likes me.
He does.
Trust me.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna have to go to where the cats are.
Hey, Billy. Oh, I see. Oh, there's the cat. What's that cat's name?
Shelly, you want a greenie?
What's his name?
Greenie's a little snack, but she sort of likes him, but she's my elder cat.
But what's her name?
Tilly. This is Tilly.
Tilly. Yo, Tilly.
Tilly as a Tilly, yes. Tilly. Silly Tilly Willie.
How old is Tilly?
Tilly's 3 years, maybe 2 or 3. I don't know where we got her. Now she's an indoor cat,
I see.
which I feel conflicted about.
Why?
I think it would be more exciting for her if she were outside. Now she'd get killed, so that would,
That might put a damper on things, Paulie. Let her enjoy
Sure.
that.
Well, remember the choice that was given to Achilles.
To who? What?
Achilles.
Achilles?
Yeah.
The guy with the bad ankle?
Yeah. Heel. So what happened is the gods came down to Achilles, and when he was a young man, and they said, or really a teenager, and said,
"Well, my notes, excuse me."
Are you listening?
Okay.
So, and they said, "Would you like a short heroic life or a long boring life?" And Achilles said, "I'd like the short heroic life."
Really? Is that true, or are you making that up?
Well, I think the Greeks made it up. Okay, so I mean, is it true? Well, that's a very good question. Now, see, that's a very semantics. Semanticists will bring this up. Is Achilles? How does Achilles exist? So
well, no. Were there gods way back when? Real gods?
Peter, I don't.
Do we know? I'm trying to
Were
do
there
something.
real gods? I don't think. No, I don't. I think the evidence shows that there was no Zeus and no Hera and no, Aphrodite. I mean, and I think the evidence, which I think that the Hebrews made up their god too. Personally. Here's my other cat.
What a bummer. Look. I'll be right back. Magnificent.
That's he is magnificent. And he goes outside all the time. As soon as the weather turns warm, we see him maybe a minute. He comes in and eats the leaves, and then he goes out and kills mice.
I have something.
Wait a second, I have to let my cat out. All right, Zeke.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Zeke's going. Zeke. I have something. Can you hear me, Paulie?
I'm sorry?
Paulie? I have something to show you. You might find it offensive, but it's a piece of art that I created. Now remember, art is. Paul, you're not looking very happy.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, now just bear with me. You remember, like a while back, I can't think of the artist.
The crucifix in urine. You're talking about the crucifix in urine?
Yes, that was Mapplethorpe. Okay.
Well, no, I don't think that was Mapplethorpe. No. Mm-hmm.
Who was it?
Somebody else. It was somebody else. I mean,
I don't know anybody.
I didn't approve of that.
You didn't approve of it?
No.
Oh, good.
What's the point? But there is sort of a free speech question and a free expression question that's important. Anyway, go ahead.
I'm I'm just going to show this to you very quickly. I don't want to offend you. It's for sale if you want it.
Is it? Does this have something to do with excretory functions?
Here's my. Oh.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Wait. Okay. That's my creation. I don't know if you can see it very well.
Was
Paul.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, is that excrement?
It's art. It's what you want it to be. Morning dump.
Okay, Peter. Can you get it off the screen now?
Yeah, I get rid of that right now.
Okay. Thank you for showing me that, I guess.
You don't want to bid on it, I suppose.
No, but I wouldn't bid on anything. I wouldn't bid on anything. I mean, I guess bidding on it would mean that I would have the rights that no one else would have permission to show that except me. Is that what bidding on it would mean?
You'd own it. Maybe in 10 years, it'd be worth something, and you give it to your grandchildren, and they'd have an asset of some form.
Interesting.
Maybe it's not for you, Paul.
Can you show it? Can you show it again? Can you make it a little clearer?
Well,
I mean, it wasn't very clear when you showed it.
Okay, hold on, Paul.
Can you
That's about as much as I can do for now.
Because it could be. What is that Greek dish? They stuff the rice in the grape leaves. It could be a stuffed grape leaf in a sauce.
Okay. Would you like my grape leaf? Hey, Paulie.
It could be.
Yeah,
but I'm not into this tangible, fungible, redungible token stuff anyway.
Okay. Well, then
this non-fungible token or something. What?
Well, then I'll get this off screen.
Thank you. Could have been somebody who walked in some kind of excrement. It could have been somebody who walked in it, and that's what their footprint left.
I don't want to use his name, but Tom, I'll use his first name. He got a message for me. He's moving down to Tampa. I did call him.
Really? Wow. Wow. Good for him, man.
Yeah.
I mean, although I would never move to Florida, but I can see how people would want to. I mean, there's a good weather supposedly. It's too wet, but so he really is. Is he continue to work? Is he going to continue to work in the same capacity?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to try calling him again. I did call him back and leave a message. But
let's do a Zoom call with him.
I don't think he wants to do a Zoom call with us. Nobody shows up anymore. Even Rick doesn't come.
Well, that's basically he wanted to be Peter, Paul, and Ricky, and you said no.
I didn't say anything. He can be Peter, Paul, and Ricky. I don't care.
Oh, okay. Well, let's tell him that maybe.
Then tell him. Tell him it'll be Peter, Paul, and Ricky, but he has to show up.
Well, nobody ever said he had to show up, right?
Well, you can't be Peter, Paul, and Ricky if you're not showing up.
Well, I know that. Okay. All right. You're getting exasperated.
I am.
Yes, I can tell.
I have important things to do today. So.
Oh, what would that be?
A lot. I'm not sure, but there are a lot.
Yeah.
I have to attend to business, to some T-shirt business, and I'm going to redo the studio for next time.
Oh, really? There's going to be a new studio backdrop?
Well, I'm going to try to up it a little bit. And
I really like that one. I mean, that I can't believe that brick wall. I mean, what color is the brick wall actually? Is it silver like that? Because
it's white and
it's white, okay,
and black. It's
not.
Yeah,
I think it's great. I mean,
the other wall is colored. Somebody actually colored it in. Whoever was in here before me. So I think I'm going to just switch things around. So
we'll see. But I think that's very classy. That wall behind you.
Oh, maybe.
Obviously, anything behind you would look classy.
What is
But
it?
well, because by comparison with you, anything
I
would
thought
look classy.
you, I,
What?
th- I thought you were
You
getting
thought
at
I
the,
meant that, right? I know.
no, I thought you meant I give class to anything that's
Yes,
around.
that's. I came out that way, and I wanted to rush to correct that impression.
Oh gosh. What else? It's 9:38. You know,
Yeah,
we have to start my day, Paul.
I know. Me too. Me too.
You
I
have to
forget
go
what I'm.
nap now. Is it nap time?
Yes, that's right. That's right. This is past my nap time. So,
Well,
but no, I can't remember what I'm going to do. But I mean, it's warm up here, so I'm going to do something.
okay.
Everything's a chore. It's okay
Well,
though.
I know. I
I think I have to
understand.
go buy some donuts.
Why?
Well, because I'm taking the kids to karate this afternoon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I know. See
Look,
what?
one last thing
Is it
before
something else?
just one.
What? Only one? Okay. What is it, Peter?
Say goodbye to Mrs. B, wherever she may be.
Oh, of course. Okay. Thank you, Peter.
Happy
Bye.
trails.
Yes. Bye, bye, Peter.
Bye.